Hey everyone, Edgy Berserker here with a new video! First off, I'm not gonna do any more art unboxing for a while because, man, those currency exchange rates get pretty bad. But that's okay because, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna open up the sketchbook. We're gonna do another 3-marker challenge. So this time around, because I finished Final Fantasy XII at the start of the year, we got Fran here. And of course, 3-marker challenge number 2. So this is our artwork we're going to be working with. And more so, but we're not going to worry about that right now, because we got the markers to grab. Of course, we got this one, and these are the colors we did. So if we receive any of these 3 colors, we got to throw them back in the bin and try again. So we're going to try not to do repeat numbers, basically. Of course, that means the bin's here. So let me just do the thing where I look away and grab one. And also, anything that's not Copic, I'm going to not use, because a few of those are actually super dead. Yeah, I'll just keep it consistent. Okay, let's go for the first color. Oh god. Okay, okay. First color is lime green. I did not have lime green, so that's first color. God, I hope I get a decent color for her. You know what? Screw it. We'll use this one. What are you? You are dark brown. Okay, so we got earthy tones so far. All dark, so I sure hope I get a little lighter color at least or something. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. You know what? This feels weird. Oh, it's a Winsor Newton. You do work, so I'm gonna have to just deal with it. Yeah, okay, so we're going with it, actually. Sandstone. It does work. It does work, so we're using 3 markers, one of which is not in the set. See, if I grabbed this Prismacolor here, unfortunately it's kind of dead, so that would have been, like, thrown back in. Why don't I throw it out? Because, you know, whatever. Anyways, let's get to coloring. I have to say, doing these 3-marker challenges are a lot of fun. Not to mention, you kind of get, like, sketching beforehand really doesn't influence what you draw or color with. You have to get, like, crafty with it, you know? So, I think these challenges are actually quite fun to do, even if I'm, like, gonna get a disaster palette. Because right now, I've been coasting on not bad palettes, but, ooh, this one almost became a disaster. But I am just swatching and writing the names, so then that way, of course, we'll put them away if we get them again. And yeah, so we're gonna just start coloring in Fran here. Of course, I pondered a lot of what I was gonna do, but I figured starting with the skin tone was probably the best route to go, because the Winsor & Newton Sandstone was probably the best to start with, to be honest. Yeah, I'm glad I was a big liar and decided, let's add some of the ones that are non-Copics in here. Because this one did work out in the sense that, I was like, oh, right, this is a very well, like, this marker works very well. It's a good marker. They're about the same price as Copics where I'm from, like, good old Canada, so, I mean, tomato just gets what's on sale, right? But yeah, that's a good brand. If you're from, like, Europe, though, these ones are inexpensive. So I say, yo, get them. In Japan, it's actually cheaper to get Copics, because you can get Copics at a freaking dollar store for $1 each. So, you know, it's like where you're from and the taxing and that. So, yeah. But that's why, like, there's a brand called Ohuhu out there that does worldwide pricing, which is awesome. I got my sister a few of those actually for Christmas. She really likes them. I gotta actually try them out because I think they are good markers too. So, yeah. Either way, though, I just started doing some blending and shading. Even though the paper in the sketchbook is not the best for markers, I like to use, it's a, God, I can't remember the full name of it. It's like a Pentel ink and marker Bristol I use. And I think that one actually holds like the colors really well. So I have seen that some people have color separation issues. And I haven't had that issue per se if I use my good paper. I do have a bit of it here, but that's because this paper is more of like a ink. I'd say like ink as in like ink, like handwriting ink, and pencil sort of stock. It's not really meant for markers, but it held its own though. You know, I think it does a good job. It's a sketchbook. Have fun, experiment. And of course, like, I'm just taking my sweet time here, you know, actually coloring it. Because, like, right now, I'm just like, you know, as long as I take my time, I can put off doing the other stuff. And then I'm like, okay, well, we can just do the highlights in the hair. So she has white hair. Kind of works out that, like, at least, like, the light green that we got there. Lime green, I think it was. Yeah, lime green. I just am trying to read my note on the video here. Would work best, even though her hair is more white with gray shadows, but I don't got no grace. Let's find the next best thing. It kind of gives it a sepia tone almost to the whole image itself, which is kind of cool. Like I said, earthy tones this time around. I have lucked out on color palettes so far, and I know it's gonna bite me in the butt next time I do one. This was a good warm up also for after the holidays because, you know, like I only did one video in December because Christmas time's a busy time for me. And so I was like, okay, I'll do one that's kind of easy on me. Like I'm going to do a sketch and talk video for the next video just because, again, that was a little more easier on me. But it's going to give me some ideas for, you know, when we do the next video. I think I'm going to do a pencil crayon talk in February because I really need to talk about some pencil crayons I have because not all of them are sunshine and rainbows. I also want to do some coloring book stuff too because I have some ideas. So, you know, we'll do some fun stuff, I think we got some good ideas. Of course, that's what I realized. I should move the sketchbook up so you can see what I'm doing. And so my method to the madness was like, okay, if I add the green in that, I could kind of get some tones in that, not just make blended in. Of course, this was when I was realizing, oh, my marker is dying again. Oh, no. And that's like the cut. I got my marker juicy again, so it's all good. This is like the set. Like, okay, I do these 2 times. This is the second time this happened again. Jeez. So I was just trying to blend it out. I was just trying to do a different tone for this. Now, I know, like, refilling I did a no-no. I used a little bit of rubbing alcohol to revive the marker, and I know you're not supposed to do that, but I made a special note that I have to get a refill for my marker, so it's okay. But yeah, I gotta say, though, did work out on the end in the most part. Like, again, because I used rubbing alcohol and did the bad thing, it's not going to blend as nice, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh my gosh. Of course, this whole time it's like, oh, I'm going to bork this up real good, aren't I? Well, just act casual, keep coloring, you'll recover. It's art. It's fine. You learn from your mistakes. And you know what? Overall, though, having fun just coloring. I miss using markers. Yeah, oh God, and like, man, 10 years ago, now that I think about it, in 2012, jeez, that was a long time ago, I would just, you know, I did a whole lot of marker illustrations in that, and it's something that I want to get back into. I think we should get, like, a full video on, like, actually using the full colors, not just 3. And just kind of record the process. I can use my favorite paper too in that, you know, go from there and everything. So that'd be kind of fun. I don't know. I have a lot of good plans happening this year, I feel. I'm also on Patreon in July. I'm just going to preface this. In July, I'll roll this out. So, you know, it gives you some time to think if you want to join in that. Or even if you want to join. It's only $1 right now. So, you know, you don't have no pressure in that. I'm going to be starting a sticker of the month club. And so I'm going to have like little designs of like channel memes from like my live streams and that. And just even like if you want, like even if like I design something on this channel, if you want to see one of those as a sticker, that'd be cool too. I can work something out as well, you know. And yeah, I'm just kind of like getting some ideas on like I want to keep my Patreon low and accessible, so I'm gonna still have the dollar tier, and that just includes early videos and all that. And then I'm gonna make it a $6 tier because I think that's the fairest price I could get for printing the stickers and mailing them out internationally as well. And that way, you know, I could make it fair to everyone. And then you got access to everything that the $1 tier does, with the exception of you also get a sticker in the mail every month. So that's kind of the plan anyways. Of course, with the helmet, I was thinking, oh, I'm feeling fancy. Let's do some highlights. I think it'd work better if we use the skin tone one and then use the dark color, which overall I think it did work out pretty well. I decided to feel fancy, use the chisel tip just to, you know, give it a shot. And then I just added the darker marker, and it was working nice. But then I for some reason, like, you know, those highlights I made, I said, screw it. Let's color over them. I don't care. I admit I was a little messy, but I was good. I did like how this turned out, though. Because even like when I left that white and then just put like the darker brown over it, it just kind of gave it still a little highlight from it, which I thought was pretty neat. Of course, I'm blending it out, and it worked out really well. Like, mixing the two marker brands actually worked out just fine. So yeah, I gotta say that was good. I do have to say my biggest complaint about Copics is I don't like their oranges that much. So I did get some oranges from Winsor & Newton, and that kind of fills out that color spectrum in a way, which works out nicely. Again, most of my Copics in my collection are literally bought bargain bin because that's how you do it. Like, one of the newer sets I got, like, the original cost for that set was like $100 for like 12 markers. I got it for like $30 because the place was going on a retirement sale, and I'm not turning down that price for Copics. That's a good price for Copic markers. So just adding some more little like details in that. And here she is, Fran. Final Fantasy XII. Excellent game, by the way. Do give it a shot. And here's the final result. Okay, Edgy from the past, take it away. Anyways, everyone, this is the final work. I'm very happy with how she turned out. I was worried about this palette. This palette was scaring me, but it was okay in the end. Hooray! Alright, though, either way, though, patrons, thank you so much for the support. Everyone who's watching, thanks for the support. And new people, if you like what you see and have any ideas, please give a follow, like, subscribe, whichever you prefer. That'd be great. And yeah, we'll just keep going, doing some creativity in that, and we'll just go from there. So this is Edgy Berserker signing off, and I will see you all later. Bye now.